We're diving into a conversation set in the old frontier. Imagine being in 1860, where even your grocery bill could feel like a bank loan, yet
Mm-hmm.
folks managed by leaning on practical know-how.
Absolutely. It's wild to think how people back then, even without modern conveniences, managed to keep their pantries full. The spirit of self-reliance really shines through.
Right. And the approach they took was all about survival in a very honest way. No frills, just everyday living. Their wisdom encompassed gardening, preserving food by canning, and, well, even trading with
Yep.
neighbors. It's all about stretching that dollar.
And, what really caught my attention is how they turned challenges into opportunities. Facing hard winters and lean times, they would plant gardens based on lunar cycles, saving seeds from the best crops. That kind of ingenuity is really something.
Totally. It's like, even if you only had a barrel the size of a watering can to grow tomatoes, you made it work. And let's not forget the art of canning. Those mason jars and wax seals that weren't just about preserving food. They were about preserving a way of life.
Exactly, those methods that might look rudimentary today were in fact super advanced for the period. And it's kind of amazing, the emphasis on community too, right? Trading eggs for honey, or lending a hand with a barn roof.
Yes, community was the backbone. They weren't driven by money as much as by a spirit of helping each other out. It's the
Absolutely.
epitome of living simple, yet meaningfully.
But here's a thought. While modern technology gives us the internet and instant information, don't you think sometimes we lose that personal touch? I'm not entirely sold that all modern methods can seamlessly replace a neighborly exchange of wisdom.
I see what you're saying. It's like, we might have all the info at our fingertips, but back then, knowledge was passed down directly. Stories, shared wisdom, and, well,
True.
real community bonds. There's a warmth there, hard to replicate.
Exactly. And speaking of warmth, the love for food is evident too. Imagine that cornbread, hearty bean soups, roasted root vegetables, every meal a blessing. It really makes you appreciate the food you nurture with your own hands.
Oh yes, and we can't ignore the resourcefulness. It's all about planting something every season, turnips, beans, whatever fits your land, and never letting a resource go to waste. They even expected to patch up a shirt with a hole rather than toss it. Now, that's sustainability before it was trendy.
Absolutely. And what's interesting is the idea that living simply isn't about suffering. It's about finding joy in the small things, like the pride in growing your own food and the peace that comes with knowing where it all originated.
Right. It all comes full circle back to community and gratitude. And it's not just about food, it's about life. You have these practical skills like canning and preserving, but also, these skills get passed on to the next generation,
Yeah, I love that.
ensuring traditions aren't lost.
And that intergenerational handoff is key. It's like teaching your children to bake or to, can a jar of peaches. There's a continuity in that knowledge which anchors people in a time of rapid change.
For sure. And it's so interesting to compare that mindset with today's way of constantly upgrading and replacing things. Back then, you repurpose, you reuse, you mend. It's a different kind of innovation, one born out of necessity rather than abundance.
But don't you think that sometimes such a mindset might hold back modern convenience? I mean, while it's admirable to patch up a shirt, there's also value in embracing technologies that let us design a completely new garment in minutes.
That's a fair challenge. It's like, balancing between preserving tradition and welcoming innovation. Sure, patching a shirt is charming, but there are times when a new solution might be more efficient. Yet, the resourcefulness and the connection to the past remain invaluable,
Right, indeed.
even when we innovate.
Exactly. It's a delicate balance. And the frontier wisdom shows that the essence of life isn't in how much you consume, but in how resourcefully you live, and how you build relationships with those around you.
Yes, and that's the real takeaway. Whether it's managing a garden, preserving food, or simply finding comfort in the act of mending, these practices teach us that simplicity can be rich in meaning. It's all about living with purpose.
And for anyone out there feeling overwhelmed by modern complexities, Remember, sometimes all you need is a small pot of herbs, a jar of pickles, and a little creativity. There's plenty to learn from those times.
That's a perfect note to end on. The frontier style wasn't about luxury. It was about making do, being grateful, and strengthening each other. Every bit of that old-fashioned wisdom still rings true today. It's
Absolutely.
timeless.
Well said. It's incredible how the past can inform our present in such powerful ways. Even if grocery bills change, the spirit of community and resourcefulness doesn't.
Right on. And if you're ever feeling, swamped by modern life, just take a moment, remember these stories, and know that every small step, every patch, every seed, every jar contributes to a richer life. Every effort measures up.
Yeah, indeed. I love that. It's been a treat diving into these timeless ideas. It reminds me to slow down sometimes and treasure the simple things.
Exactly. Whether you're tending to a garden or mending a shirt, the essence is in the care and connection you build along the way. That's the true frontier of living well.
And remember, listening to these bits of wisdom isn't about turning back the clock. It's about finding the best parts of the old ways and blending them with the new.
Right. It's an art of living that respects the past while stepping boldly into the future. Those lessons from 1860 still echo today, reminding us to treasure simplicity and community.
Absolutely. And as we wrap up, let's tip our hats to the ingenuity and heartfelt community ties of those who came before us, because, well, they really knew how to live with heart.
Well put. That's all for this session. Cherish the practical, the simple, and the genuine connections in your life. Let that be your guide, whether you're on the frontier or navigating the modern world.
Right on. Thanks for the conversation. It's been both enlightening and refreshingly grounded. Till next time, keep it simple and keep your heart full.